Hello everyone, welcome to the second official live stream for Century Age of Ashes. I'm here today with a couple of wonderful guests. And the game is loading, perfect. So first of all, we have today's dev of the stream, dev of the day, if I may. Joachim, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is Joachim. I'm the associate producer on the game. So I don't know what else to say, but I'm very happy to be here tonight for me with you and to answer all your questions. Yeah, that's all.
And also with me tonight, today, depending on where you're located, are the moderators of the Century Discord server, all four of them. The four Beatles, the four Avengers, if there were only four of them. Why don't you guys and gals introduce yourselves?
Yeah.
Ichigo, you go.
Oh, okay. I'm Ichigo. I'm the community leader of Century Age of Ashes Discord server. And yeah, that's all. I'm with Emers.
Hey, I'm Amers, or Angie. I'm co-admin with Ichigo. I'm from Ohio in the US, and my favorite class is Phantom.
I guess I'll go next. Hi, I'm Saturn or Saturn Dust. I'm from the US. I live in Texas, and my favorite class is Wingard. And I'm a mod, so yeah.
And I'm Resto Composer, and I am another moderator in the Discord, and I'm way too active there.
Alrighty then. Saturn is also streaming Century on her own channel, so if you want to check this out, check out the link I'm sharing right now in chat.
Oh.
Alright then, so while Joachim prepares a game for us, all four of you had not played since the last beta. What do you think of the changes brought to the game so far?
The mouse controls are so much better now.
Yeah, the controls in the game in general are just absolutely stunning. I've had such a good time. It's such more fluid about it. It's just much easier to play. It's not as wonky.
The new passives have added an extra element of complexity to the game, so that's been fun to play around with.
Yeah, everyone has to say something. They took the best arguments. You have nothing left to say.
Yeah, quite honestly. I mean, I think everyone's going to. It looks great. I think people are going to enjoy this, and I hope that the stream is going to go good.
Question of the night, and we have some playing developers entering questions in the chat, so that's going to save me some saliva. What about new classes? Only 3 is so boring. We're working on a 4th class at the moment, but we can't say anything about it yet, unfortunately. Alrighty then. How much does the pass will cost? I don't think we've ever talked about a battle pass, so you're not gonna trick me with this one. Will ranked mode be Spores of War only? I'm not sure. I think Joachim can answer this question. I don't know if Joachim can hear me actually.
Yeah, hello, sorry, I had some problem on my side.
No problem. So yeah, Chad was asking if the ranked mode on launch is going to only include Spores of War or other modes as well.
At the launch, we are going to have the Spoil of War, Carnage, and the Gates of Fire mode. So 2 modes that you're already seen during the closed beta, and the new one, the Spoil of Wars.
Speaking of Sports of War, I should probably change the banner. We are going to play a couple of Sports of War games. Joachim, if you may.
Yeah.
Thank you everyone for the follows, by the way. I didn't want to interrupt Arno here talking, but thank you. It's much love.
There's a lot of questions I have a lot of catching up to. Will we be able to read the lore of the dragons that we haven't unlocked? Because last stream we saw that there is a bunch of lore for dragons. The lore for dragon is not complete yet, so I can show it to you, but you're definitely going to have a lot to read. Will you have a training mode, solo for all maps? As I think that was a question that was asked last stream as well, but only so far only the lake will be available in Freeflight. Alright, so couple more questions before we start a game. Will players be able to make their own skins? Not that I know of, I don't think so. Extend the gameplay of the Dragon Riders. It's sad they're there for decoration, mostly. I mean, they're cool. What would be a dragon without its rider? Can you show us the training again? Do you guys really want to see Freeflight? I've invited 5 people to play with me. We are gonna play Freeflight.
I think we should go play things other than Freeflight.
Yeah.
So many people are. All I hear from my screen is just the bobcat sound. It's great. This is exactly how I worked for the attend. Just bobcat. So many bobcats.
Does the dragon have each their unique traits? Yes. Every single dragon in the game has unique traits and abilities, sometimes channeled through their riders, and hopefully you're going to be able to enjoy all of these when the game launches on December 2nd. There's no PvE mode on launch, and think about adding close combat things like bites, etc. I think the flamethrower, flame breath, is a close combat option. Alright then, we have some... Are there going to be new daily and weekly quests readily available? I think I can show these to you. I'm on the rookie missions to showcase these, but there's definitely going to be a couple of different quests that you're going to be able to enjoy on the daily and weekly basis. Sorry for the repeat. Will you add different versions of the current maps? That's something we might be doing for some special occasions, and I'm not gonna say any more other than that. So
I have a question, Arno.
you can ask it in chat. Nah, just kidding. Go ahead.
I was like, oh no. I'm like, oh no, sir,
get
the
wrecked.
sass. I'm like, that's sass. So there's an overview option. Can I show people that with the overview for the dragons? Or not yet?
Yeah. I think you can
Okay,
on your
cool.
stream if you're not checking Saturn streams. Probably more interesting on this one. I guess I could show you while waiting for some games some of the stuff you'll be able to access once the game launches. I remember someone asking for a look at the in-game shop last time, and so there it is. We're still dedicated to a policy of no pay to win. So the only things you are going to be able to buy are cosmetics, and hopefully you'll be able to enjoy the game much more, knowing that you're not going to be stumped just because you haven't spent enough money or something. Speaking of that, I'm gonna check out that new. Yeah, I'm gonna show some overview as well. Beautiful. Hope this shows well on stream because I think this is gorgeous. I think this would make for a really nice wallpaper. Alrighty then. Do you have some eggs I could maybe show? Ooh, I have this egg I could show. I'm gonna show you a baby dragon today. That's my commitment to this stream, hopefully.
Baby dragons.
Baby dragons. I'm gonna hatch this egg by completing missions. So it's gonna hatch once I get 500 experience points. There's been a lot of questions following the posts we've made on Twitter showcasing a dragon going from hatching to full-size adult. So hopefully this should clear up some questions. Will there be a spectator mode? I don't think there's going to be one on launch, unfortunately. I don't think there's a functionality for naming your dragon either. But I could check. No, there's not. How in-depth do you guys plan on making the game's lore? Will there be a codex or something on release? That is going to be the Bestiary. Quickly gonna glance over the Bestiary, but you're going to see all of the dragons that you have unlocked, and you're going to be able to read little tidbits of lore for every dragon that you have obtained or just seen in the shop. I'm not sure how many dragons will be available for each class. I call them dragons, you call them skins, but there's definitely going to be a ton of them at launch. I'm going to come back with a full number once I have it. What are you going to do with people who will use hacks and bugs? We're going to boot them. We have a very solid anti-cheat software. I don't know technical details because I'm not a tech guy, but you're not going to be able to cheat on the game. Can you ride baby dragons? No, why would you want to ride baby dragons?
We can ride the baby dragons if we try hard enough. Just gonna make their wings
No,
flap
that's not
faster.
a good idea.
Yes,
Why
they
is
do.
Sentry,
Just got.
why is Sentry being delayed to
Fascinating.
December 2nd? There's a Twitter post explaining this. Maybe I should put it on the call. How long do the baby dragons take to mature? I'm gonna show back the egg. So basically, every time you complete a mission for a baby dragon, you're going to unlock a new mission to make it grow. So that could take anywhere from a couple of matches to a couple more matches. Are there more? Yeah, that's definitely going to be more dragons than the one I've shown on the shop. Do hatching growth times vary? I'm not sure. I think Joachim can answer that, but I think the more rare an egg is, the harder the missions you'll have to complete. We can compare right now. Yeah, for this epic egg, I'll need 1000, I was gonna say. Wow, 1000 experience points to hatch it, and it's only 500 for this rare one. A minimum of 4 matches is correct, considering there are 4 missions. I'm just fixing some technical issues on my hand. And then we're gonna play, I promise.
still waiting.
Yeah, there's definitely going to be some gameplay in this stream, I promise.
No, you're a liar. You're just gonna sit here and talk for 30 minutes. I'm playing. Sorry. I'm being an asshole.
Hopefully it won't come to that. Will MMR gain loss be affected by your leaderboard position in your own team? This question was asked in last week's stream, and I said I was going to come up with a more developed answer. I don't have a definitive answer though, so I don't think that I'm not allowed to communicate on this. Alright.
Seems like, yeah, baby dragons, there's a couple extra stages in there. Are there going to be like models made for like the adolescent dragon stage as they get older?
No, there's no adolescent baby dragon. The model stays the same from baby to adult. You're just gonna be you're just gonna be seeing some cute little animations.
Gotcha. Cool.
Can you imagine a teenager dragon?
You need a dragon moody as hell.
Dragon with the puppy uglies.
Oh lord, terrible twos.
Like when dogs are in their teen phase.
Ugh. They just have giant like horns or something, or just overgrown wings, and they can't.
Yeah, it's really awkward. Disproportionate.
Do I know if this game will be able for Mac?
Hashtag relatable.
Arno, do you know if this game will be available for Mac? I believe it.
I don't know. Do you? I think it will be available for Mac.
I think it would be able to. I'm asking you. I'm being asked questions over on my stream, and I'm like, I think so. I can ask the person right here.
Oh, if you have any questions on your stream, feel free to forward them on this stream as well.
Yeah. I'll just copy paste them and be like, bonk. If I don't know them,
there's no plans for 3v3 ranked for the time being. Why did you choose Unreal Engine 3 back in the days of the prototype? It was cheap. I think at the time Unreal 4 was still pretty hard to access. That might have been it. I'm definitely gonna have to check with the technical directors of the game just to make sure. Until we can create the game, because there seems to be some networking issues on our end, I'm going to... No, wait, that's not what I want to do. I'm going to practice in Freeflight and show chats how much better I got at the game since last week's disaster.
I might as well just do the same.
Yes, sorry,
in the
but
you that believes in you.
It's okay. People want to see dragons fly around. It's all good. And we can show dragons flying around. What class should I play? I'm not even sure.
I just decided to pick Marauder. The good thing in training mode is that you can switch classes super easily. Like, I can just go and say, actually, I wanted Phantom this whole time.
Wingard?
Wingard.
Nah, not picking Wingard. Seems to have frame drops. That might be network issues more so than the game performance. The game runs fine on my computer at the very least.
Yeah, we can. You're glitching a bit on Discord too.
Am I? Yeah, definitely network
Yeah.
issues. I'm never gonna catch up this the Berserk Wraith at this pace. I'm really never gonna catch it up.
My PC does struggle a bit with the game, but it's perfectly playable.
There we go. Wingard's the best though. That's really... That's not wrong. Yeah, that's not wrong.
Wingard's pretty cool.
It's a really good class if you're a team player, which I'm not. What was the reasoning for the team adding multiple charges to the mine skill? And did you reduce the damages? Team reasoning is that the mines have basically been nerfed. You can spot them and pop them more easily now by basically shooting in a general direction. So to compensate, there's now a mine shot. I'm not sure if the mines do less damage. I think so, but I could be wrong. Will future dragons follow the wyvern style, or will they be dragons with 4 legs? I can't share this information yet. I'm sorry, chat.
They want 4-legged dragons.
Maybe not. You know, it's a bit too early. Once I have information that the devs will allow me to share, I definitely will. Do the dragons of all the classes use different skeletons? Yes, it's all 3 of the current main dragons use different rigs, and some legendary dragons have additional, you know, like horns and I want to say kibble, but that's not exactly the term for it. Which means that we can't just reuse animations or such likes in between classes. So you're not a dev? Yes, I am the community manager, which is why my face is on the camera right now and not an actual developer's. Do you guys have holiday plans, like a Christmas type update with winter scales? I can't say anything about this, but let's just say you're going to have a very Merry Christmas.
Christmas cooper.
Hold on, checking some stuff while doing a sip 360. And we're done.
All I've been doing is just flying around in Freeflight.
I'm gonna try and hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna try something. Oof, I'm gonna try something without spinning. Gonna quit training mode and yeah, give me a sec. Can you tell us what your average work days looks like? Is it mostly relaying player feedback to dev? There's not a lot of player feedback at the moment, considering the game isn't out. But it's mostly getting to know the community and trying to establish, I don't want to say partnerships, because that sounds like a fake. Doesn't sound, it sounds fabricated. I'm trying to get closer to people who are really passionate about the game and really like want to create content. I love, for instance, all the fan artists that are participating in creating art for the game. I love sharing this out on Twitter every Friday mostly. So yeah, just getting to know the community and then working alongside the marketing team on various projects, sometimes regarding collaborations and so on and so forth. Will there be any support for streamers? See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. That's one of the things that I'm currently working on. Will there be mean cosmetics? Do you want like a Joker dragon? A Joker kind of dragon? That'd be weird.
So, when I kill the dragon flying around, it gives me some sort of buff towards it.
Yes.
And it makes my dragon go crazy.
That's the
So,
Berserk Wraith. It basically makes your once you kill it, it makes your damage, increases your damage, your durability, basically makes you harder to take down and makes you much deadlier too.
Yeah, and you're fucking bright red. Sorry for my language. Do apologies.
Apologies accepted.
Big brain moment.
Will there be a different
then-
colored flame fireballs with legendary skins? That's a good idea. I'm not sure actually. Has there been any balancing since the beta? We already shared some of the balance changes on Discord. One of which is that we changed the HP pools for each classes. So comparatively to before, Phantom has less HP and Marauder has more HP. And of course, as the game goes live and we have actual data to look at to balance the classes, we're definitely going to keep taking a look at which class is the most played, which class is the least played, win rate, etc., and balance accordingly. Will there be some sort of PV? There's no PV content planned for the time being. That's not to say that's never going to happen, but we're definitely that's not something we can deliver on yet. Okay, so the game is back. I'm gonna try to create a game. So let me know if you can join. And if you can't join, that's gonna be a very short stream.
A very short stream. All
Can I
good.
hit quick play then when it's ready?
Yeah. Try to join quick play.
Are we gonna be doing a spoils of war?
Yeah, we should be doing Sport of War. I think the issue is Steam side. It's not letting us play. So that's really fun.
I think it's a I hopped into matchmaking with it.
I just
Oh.
show up in matchmaking and
And so you want me to try the spoils of war thing then?
doesn't seem to work. Okay,
Yeah,
so
it's not
Steam is
working.
broken. Fantastic.
Yeah.
It worked.
Yeah, sorry for not being here. We were trying to repair the problems, but it seems that it's not on our side. It didn't work everywhere, even in your last builds. So yeah, no game tonight. Sorry.
Aw.
Yeah, and we are very sad because it was working like 30 minutes ago, just before the stream, and we
Yeah.
don't
it was.
understand why for the stream it don't work. And yeah,
Thank you, Steam, for being a reliable to
yeah,
everyone.
but maybe I can answer some questions so the stream can continue a little, even if it's no game. I don't know how you want to plan that.
I can't even join Rookie. Yeah. But yeah, we're still gonna keep the stream going. It is a bit disappointing, unfortunately, especially for the mods, because I told them they could play the game and they were really happy. So what we're gonna do is I'm definitely gonna schedule another stream later this week, maybe tomorrow, maybe on the weekend if I feel like it. And in the meantime, we're still gonna take your questions and answer them best we can. So sorry for the inconvenience. And thank you for your patience, mostly.
Yeah, thank you very much, and very sorry for that. But it's not our fault, you know. Just go to Steam, Twitter, and say we are very sad because we want to see the game. I don't know.
Yeah, go on
Very
Twitter,
sorry.
tweet at Steam, be like, I wanted to see a live stream of #Century Age of Ashes, but your stinky launcher made it not work. I'm very mad and I want a refund on the Steam launcher.
I'm like, I'm really sorry, but we're gonna have to fire you guys. Just saying.
Yeah, but don't be too mean because we have good relationship with
Yeah,
Steam.
it's
So
don't
just
tell them the developers did not send us, but we're mad. Nothing
We're
to do
mad.
with the devs.
Hey, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. No worries.
I mean, stuff
The
like
world
this
does
happens.
not revolve around
so
us.
And in the meantime, I'm just gonna fly around, trying to not hit any walls.
I might as well just fly
Find the
around
bird crap.
too. Oh, I.
Okay,
Ooh,
I'm gonna wait there, and it's gonna come out this way. I'm just gonna track it.
That's all you're gonna do is fly around. A big brain moment.
So yeah, maybe I don't know. You can pick some questions, so I can
Oh
answer.
yes, I still have to look at chat. Oops.
Yeah, yeah, and maybe when I don't know, maybe you can show the menu and all the things we have in the menu. Maybe not too much of the menu, but I don't know. Just so they have.
You know what? If I
something
if I
to
show
see.
something that's not that I'm not supposed to show, you can run to my desk and just turn the stream off. Can you
of
talk
course.
about your design team thought process behind going from 3 shots to 2?
Okay, so the idea was to make the game a little more, how to say that, different, because we think that 3 shots were a little too much violent when you are chased by an enemy. So it was design answers for that. So you have a luck to escape your enemy when you are hunting, and you are not just being killed in 3 shots, because 3 shots can kill some classes like the Phantom, because it's a little weaker than the others. And it worked during our test, and I think it will be work on the game. So as a player, you can don't die too early, and you can enjoy the game a little more than just waiting to respawn. And 2, you need to try to be a little more with more. You need more skills to kill a player, and you have less skills to escape your purchaser. Yeah, that's why we have 2 shots and not 3.
There was another question about the roles associated with the Founders Patch. You're gonna get those when the game launches on Discord, so don't worry about that. What other interesting questions were there in chat that I could relay?
I had a question actually on my stream. Is they asked, will there be custom matches and lobbies for just players alone instead of being inside like quick play or whatever? Will it be custom lobbies?
Yeah, not at the launch, because it was too much of development to do that. But we plan to do that later, because we think that it's an important part of the game so you can play with your friends on special lobby with maybe special rules. We are still working on that, but yeah, it's planned. I don't know when, because it's lots of work, but it's planned, yes.
If you are being chased, are there reliable ways to lose your tail, speed boot, etc.? I think the best
No.
way is to make a sharp turn and just confuse your opponent. That always works with me. Might be because I'm bad.
I think you're just bad.
Will Steam also die when the game launches December 2nd? It better not. If it does, I'm going to be
better
really
not,
mad.
Yeah, I think that if the team dies
Gonna
when
sit.
the game is launched, it will be another problem. It's just that the build we use a special technology and not the same at the launch. It's an old build, and yeah, it will not be a problem.
Can you
The
show
same bug cannot happen at launch.
Can you show the level up rewards? I think I can on this build. What do you say, Joachim?
Yeah, you can show, yes.
Alright, so
Which one?
there's been a lot of like feedback from the beta about progression, and I think a lot of it has been addressed with this with the rework since the second closed beta.
Yeah, we have reworked the leveling, so it's more fair to the player. We think that it will work better than during the closed beta. So yes, we still have seen your reviews and your demands, and we wanted to, and it was very useful for us. So we did a rework on the leveling.
And there's going to be a bunch of rewards. I'm trying to go slowly to show you as much as possible. Did you guys manage to improve the performance? I think that's a definite yes.
Yes.
Yes, it's better.
We did. Yeah.
Redstone can confirm.
Yeah, we did that. We have a good team, and it was one of our main focus during after the closed beta. Also, with the console coming later in 2022, we need that the game runs better everywhere. So yeah, the performance are better. So, but after that, the game was made to medium to good PC because we wanted the best graphic qualities and the best explosion. It's the graphics are very important to us too. So if you have a toaster, it would be a little difficult to play.
More questions from chat. Any changes to ranking and MMR since the betas? I don't think we're able to talk about this yet.
Yeah.
Changes to the health of the different classes we've talked about before. Every class used to be at 100 HP, and I think now it's Phantom at 75, Wingard at 100, and Marauder at 125. The minimal requirements are on our website, which I'm going to put in chat right now.
Yeah, so to answer to Wind Racer, yes, now we have filter in the game, so you can choose if you want to play only Spoil of War or Carnage or Gates of Fire or maybe two only of the modes or three of them. So you cannot choose when you do a quick play with the filters if you want which mode you want to play.
On this version that I'm showing, you unlock Spoils of War first, and then Carnage, and then Gates of Fire. I'm not sure if this is going to be the same for the final game.
We are still looking on that, but normally you will unlock first the rookie, and after that other game modes each at a time. But it will be very quick. So you are not going to wait very long to play all the modes.
A question that Chad is accusing me of dodging. I just didn't see it. I'm sorry. Will we be able to change the gender of the classes? The answer is no.
No. The classes, the dragon's name, all of that was worked on the lore. So you can customize your Dragoneers and your dragons very deeply, but some details, no. But don't worry, you can name your dragons in your head.
Yes, all dragon names that you have in your head are valid.
Maybe if we don't know because the game will be live, maybe in the future you can do that. We don't know really, no.
Yes, that's the thing. We're definitely going to be open to player feedback, and if all the player base says, hey, you know what would really make me love this game? The ability to name my dragon Franklin or Eduardo or something. I'm gonna be like, hey, sure. I don't know if this would be the hardest thing to code, but
yeah, just to continue about that, we want to build the game with the players, of course. We don't want to do only something for us, the developers. But I think that what we are going right now, it's good for the game. So it will not be a problem, so you cannot naming your dragon. Because we don't have right now the features of showing the name of your dragons on the game. So we can only see your player's name and your title. So yeah, you can name it on Discord, on your ERP Discord, I don't know. But yes, right now in the game it's not possible.
If the Dragoners are characters in the lore, will there be an overarching story? Wow, that's a question we have to ask Anton. Anton's the lore guy.
That's a big question, yes. Right now we have lore on the game. It's dispatched between the environment, the description of items, and many other things. So it's up to you to discover it during the launch. And maybe after that we are going to have more lore based things. I don't know, but right now the lore is dispatched on the game. It's not hidden, but the most important for us is the gameplay first, and after that it's the lore. Of course, our game has a story, and we work on that too. But it's not the principle of the game.
What was
It's not
the
an RPG.
what was the biggest challenge you faced while making this game, be it code-wise, art, or whatever? Right now, the biggest challenge for me is to keep a crowd entertained without showing gameplay, but I'm sure the dev team has encountered much harsher challenges.
Yeah, it will be different for every month. For myself, because I am the producer, it's to have everything on time and on quality for the launch. But the team is doing very hard work for that, and it will continue to do that. But yeah, the biggest challenge was just after the second closed beta, when we had our game launch for first time with the players playing them intensively. Just having all your feedbacks. It was nice, but to have the right changes so the game can be a very good success. This was a challenge because
Yeah.
this was a big challenge because maybe for you it's a long time to wait, and for us too. But it takes time to make a game. So yeah, the challenge was to make everything on for us little time, but for you long time.
Yeah, part of your job, Joachim, is also to be like, because it's very easy to think we want to add more and more features to the game, but doing so increases the workload, like sometimes considerably more than you'd imagine. And part of your job is saying, enough is enough. We need to focus on what we want to put in the game, or else we'll never cross the finish line.
Yeah, that's part of my job, and sometimes it can be not to say that, but yeah, it can be hard for a player to understand that we cannot add all the features in the game, because a game is an equilibrium between many things. Sometimes things that you cannot see when you play, because it's hidden on the code. But we need to find this equilibrium. We need to find also the quality we want for the game, because if you want, we can add a lot of features on the game, but they will be very buggy, not with the graphic quality we want. And we are very how to say that, we want the premium quality, okay, and sometimes it can be hard to add so many features and to keep the quality.
Question in the chat. That's a really recurring question. I see it all the time, even on Discord. Are we going to be able to interact with the baby dragons, or just dragons in general? A lot of people want to pet dragons, which is a commendable, which is something that's not. It's not the worst idea. It's really noble of you to want to pet dragons.
Yeah. First of all, our game it's not a petting game. It's killing you other people. So at first you cannot have so many interaction with your dragon, because it takes many times to our team to add the baby dragons. We love it, and we think it's a great addition to the game. But right now we wanted to focus on the main gameplay, which is killing each others, having good game modes, good maps, good dragons to play with, and maybe later, But if you want that later, you need to support us, and I know you are going to do that.
Someone's asking if the speed of walls has been nerfed because walls kept crashing into their dragon. I feel you. I've had the same issue, and I've realized the problem was not walls. Sorry. Really facetious question.
So I had a question.
Yep.
Will there be a battle pass? I know, that it's just a question that's been happening. We're wondering.
The short-term answer is we don't know, and we're not gonna share plans about things we're not 100% sure about. The long-term answer is if we are to add a battle pass to a game, we want to make sure that it's not going to be a scam, but it's not going to be mandatory either. It's definitely going to be something that you're not going to feel obliged to acquire, but just a little bonus on the side. That's still going to be good for your buck if you decide to support us. But short-term answer is still we don't know yet. That's more of a question for the live ops team. Niku, another Playwing member, is also on the chat answering some questions, so thank him for his interventions. I guess it also depends on community feedback. Obviously, battle passes are pretty divisive, but we're definitely focused, as showcased by our model of just not allowing pay-to-win elements to creep into the game. We're focused on delivering the best player experience there is without falling for the usual easy shortcuts of like, well, pay-to-win basically. Will you increase the amount of gates needed in Gates of Fire since you guys increased the time to kill? I'm not sure if the amount of gates has been increased since beta.
The amount of gates was not changed. What we did to the class didn't change anything about this mode. It's still the same. It's still the same. So no changes on that.
Okay.
I have a question again from my stream. So, do you know if they're drawing inspiration from other cultures' mythos to design their dragons?
Oh yes, I've seen the question in our stream too.
Yeah, I have seen it. I wanted to answer that.
I forgot.
I've
Sorry,
seen
Chad.
it
I'm
many
stupid.
times, but yeah, I'm going to answer that right now. So, right now, we are not close to that. We are still working on new classes. We take our inspiration from anywhere, any culture. So, I cannot say yes or no because I don't know. We are still working. But yeah, maybe in the future we are going to have maybe, just say maybe, Asian dragons. I don't know, or I don't know where we have dragons to. But yes, we are not close to that. We don't want our game just to be a Western fantasy game because our team is very they don't want to close themselves on style of dragon, but we also have an artistic direction which is very important for us, which is we have a big quality on everything. So if we see that the Asian dragons didn't fit on our no Asian dragons, but
You got a bit at the end there, but what you said was if the Asian dragons don't fit with the overall artistic tone of the game, there's not going to be Asian dragons.
That's why we are not close to that, but we want to keep a coherence in the game. We want to keep something that is very when you see Fortnite, it's not a crit Fortnite. You can play with
yeah, I was
with
gonna
Naruto.
say that. I was gonna say
you
we're
can
not
play with
Fortnite.
Naruto and Thanos. I don't play Fortnite. I don't know all the things, but it's not the thing that we want for a game. You see, you cannot have Naruto skins
And to clarify, just in case a Epic Games dev is watching this, nothing against Fortnite. It works for the tone of the game, which is very light-hearted, cartoonish.
Nice. It's on the.
But
we
don't have the same tone, yeah.
It's on the graphic direction of the games, It
So,
fits very well to
yeah.
have all of this. But in our game, we have a specific art direction. It's like to say, we can say the same with, For Honor, you cannot see something really different from For Honor, and they did a great job to add the Asian culture, the Japanese, the Chinese culture with the Nordic and the chivalry, how to say that, direction. You see, it's a very good work, and it's the same with it's the same with the Epic developers on Fortnite. You know, they did a very good work to have all these skins working together. So we need to do the same. You see.
Yeah, there's connection issues, unfortunately. To further go on this question, like I see a lot of people asking about potential collaborations. We don't have any plans for this right now, but when it's in the case, say, who's responsible for Game of Thrones? I forgot. But in the case they approach us and are like, we want a collab with you guys, we are still going to make sure this sticks to the art style that we have for the game. Who makes Game of Thrones? I forgot.
HBO.
Yeah. Yes, they do. How did I forget that? Missing a couple of questions. Are you going to add Italian language to the game? It's already in the game.
No, at all.
Oh, it's not in the game, Italian?
Just checking. Not. It's not in the game. We have not Italian in the game. We don't have
my bad.
Polish
Sorry.
too. Czechoslovakian, Turkish. Many languages are not on the game.
Oops.
Because we wanted to focus ourselves on the main language on the world. So I'm sorry for people who live not in the biggest country. But maybe in the future, if you know we have 1 million Italian players, maybe we are going to add Italians. I don't know.
There were a couple of questions in chat that I missed. Ask me more questions, chat. Will every skin...
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Why is Arno so stinky? And why can't we fit baby dragons?
What a
Sorry.
question. Will every skin be earnable in the game? I think so. I think so. Can you confirm that every cosmetic is going to be available through progression?
I'm looking on that. I cannot say no, but I think everything will be earnable. But you know, sometimes we will have special events. So if you are not here for the events, you cannot have the specific skin. But the game is not launched, so we don't. The play needs to have everything. You can have everything.
Take this one down. Someone was asking about a replay mode to rewatch past matches and a free cam option. I think that's one of the most common questions. Replay mode and spectator modes, I don't think are currently in the game.
No, it's not in the game. We wanted to have that at some point, but it's a very hard work. Actually, it takes so much time to do that. So we are not the biggest team ever too. So we just wanted to, focus on the important thing like playing the game, and after that maybe we are going to add that. But I cannot promise everything. Of course, we are still in development on some features after the launch. So yeah, for the launch, no spectator mode.
Will there be new victory poses for the dragons and owling? I'm not sure if this has been changed since the beta.
No, for the launch, no new victory poses and no new howling. As I said before, we are a small team, and we don't have everything. So for the special animation, of course, it will take times before it comes on the game.
Is there any form of communication within the game? I know there is. We don't have voice or text chat, but there are other ways you can communicate with your teammates.
Yeah, we have the ping, so you can ping some elements on the game, so you can ask people on your team to help you. You can give
gonna-
some clue on the game. So you need to kill these people because it's too powerful, or you have a big so much gold on treasure mode.
I'm gonna try and showcase this. What's the shortcut for pinging on PC?
I just remember on the controller it's LB on the Xbox controller, and on PC it's controls. It's E on the other T keyboard.
So as you can see, can ping different locations. I can ping an enemy if I get close enough.
Yeah.
I missed the enemy because I'm stupid.
Just for the people who ask, it wasn't it in middle mouse or on anything. You can customize your controls
Yeah.
on the options. So everything we said right now on the stream is just for us, or it's the basic
It's the
configuration.
default configuration, yes.
Yeah, it's the default.
fully mappable.
Yeah, and you can change everything. If you want to play differently on your controller or in your keyboard, you can.
If you're a streamer and stream within the game, do you get a special skin that you can only get if you stream? That's something that we are currently... That might... I can't promise anything, but we're working, of course, on ways to... incentivize people to stream the game and reward them for streaming. There's no definite yes or no's on this question, but if you're a devoted member of the community, part of my job is to make sure that you're that you don't feel robbed and you feel like I'm here not necessarily rewarding you, because I don't want this to be a transaction. Like, I'm not trying to buy your YouTube or Twitch views, but I do want you to feel appreciated and heard by the community. The developers and the community manager, which is me. So, a lot of really supportive people in the chat. Thank you, Greenslove Gaming. Someone else said that they really enjoyed the beta. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. We are very glad to see that the people continue to following us after the closed beta. That was a long time ago. And,
yeah,
we are
you've been
very
really
glad to
patient, and we're gonna make sure that this is worth the wait.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Any kind of plans for tournaments and promotion? Tournaments in specific. I don't know about you, Joachim, but I've learned that game developers that try to push for esports too much end up neglecting their core players, because obviously not every player is going to compete in esports.
Yeah, our philosophy on that is that, you know, a game, when it's for esport, it's the player who chooses its esport. It's not the, you know, the dev. I don't have any some games where, you know, develop it for the esports and were all failures. And for example, StarCraft 2, not StarCraft 2 because StarCraft 1 was esport, but StarCraft 1 was not developed for esport, you know, and it becomes esport because the game is just good, and you can have some esport configuration on that.
Yes, that something similar definitely happened with like Rocket League, if I'm not mistaken. And on the other hand,
and
what was the I forgot the name of that game, but it was really pushing esports while saying it didn't push esports, and it died a couple of months later.
Yeah, but for example, if we see that the people
so
are really good at the game and really good at the, you know, the ranking mode, and if we see that some people have tournaments, maybe we are going to support the community.
Obviously, if the
don't
community
push the game to be esport first. We want the game to be Century first and to be for everyone first, and after that we have some options so the game can be played as a competitive level, but just internally with the ranking system. and after that maybe professionally. It's big dream, maybe it's maybe in a long future, but we will see. We don't know.
Really interesting question from Not Your Problem. Your current classes mimic the standard fantasy archetypes. Right now, Wingard Dealer, Phantom Rogue, Marauder Fighter. And I think you guys did a great job with that, thank you. How will you bring diversity to new classes in the future?
As I said before, we are looking everywhere to do the class, and yeah, we mimic. I don't know if we mimic, but we are Western people. We are all French, not maybe all French because we have some people on Eastern Europe, but you see, we are European, so our imagination is the Lord of the Ring. It's the European dragons. So yeah, was maybe the more not the more easily, but the more evidence to have this type of dragon first. And in the future, we are looking to open that to add others' culture. But as I said before, we need the art of these new dragons to fit on the game. So maybe an Asian dragons will be like. Or to say that something strange on the game, and we will not have that. But I can't say right now that. But we are already looking to add a diversity on the classes, and we think that the 3 different dragons are still different, so it's more kind of diversity. And some people say they are not dragon but wyvern, I think, and I think they're wrong. But
Yes.
you see, maybe we can add real dragons after that, and they will add diversity. Maybe we can add, we have many different. Just in Europe, you see, we have different visions of the dragons. And
on the Wyvern Dragon debacle, just so we're 100% clear, my position is that Wyverns are dragons. And that's it, really. In any fantasy universe, a dragon is whatever the universe says a dragon is, which can lead to some pretty wacky dragons. But I think, like you said, we all have like common it's part of our culture, really, a global imagination, a global idea of what a dragon is, just like we have a global idea of what a dinosaur is. And some people will picture dinosaurs with more feathers, some will think of them as scalies and this sort of stuff, but there's an overall agreement of what a dragon or a dinosaur or any fantasy creature, not that dinosaur were fantasy creatures, but should look like, and we're definitely adhering to these rules. This is the kind of debate this community needs. Oh, it's been going on far too long, in my opinion.
I think I have 2 questions, actually, from my stream. So, one of them asked, what are the plans for match servers, a self-hosted base or lowest latency? Or are there dedicated servers similar to how Dead by Daylight works? That's one of them. And the second one was, is PC players going to be able to adjust their FOV?
For the first questions, we have dedicated servers, so we have servers and you can join them to play the game. And for the FOV, no, you cannot change the FOV, the camera and everything around that we call the 3D in the industry was worked very intensively by the developers, so it's very hard to change the FOV without breaking everything that made the game. So I think that I have answered both of your questions.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. I was gonna try to get those answered because they were over here on my stream.
Do you have a preparation for hackers? We do have an anti-cheat system that we've been working on with every passing betas.
Yeah.
And I can't say more about this because I'm not a tech guy, so I don't know. I've tried getting someone to explain it to me once.
Anti-cheat, easy anti-cheat. That it's a big that is something being used by the industry. I know that on my copy of Halo on Steam, the Master Chief Collection, they use that, and I haven't seen any cheaters on the servers, and we don't want the hackers to be a problem on the game, and we think that we will fight that if it's the case, and we are very precautious about it.
I have another question. So since there are dedicated servers, is it possible to request to play in a certain region of servers?
Right now, we only have one region on the servers, but we did the game, so the ping is not really a problem. I had a technical talk with the technical director some times ago, and he say if you have more like many pings, it will not be a problem. But we have I don't know how many pings you have. You need to have to see the problems more than 50 pings. So you need a good connection, of course, but the region is not it's not a problem right now. Maybe in the future.
Achilles in chat noticed that we made the mind particle clearer, and yes, we did.
Yeah. I remember Achilles. I see his name every day on the
Big
Discord.
member of the Discord community.
Yeah.
By the way, if you're not on Discord, you should totally be. We have a great community, and I'm there every day answering a lot of questions. It's already kind of late, so I think we are going to end the stream now, but thank you guys for all of your questions and your support. I know this has not been the funnest of streams, unfortunately, and there's going to be a 2.5 stream where we'll be showcasing actual gameplay. Either way, thank you for being there, and I don't know what else to say. Do you want to say anything else, people?
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thank you for having us. I'm probably gonna keep my stream running just for a few seconds later so I can end it off on a good note. So
yeah, there's definitely going to be another gameplay-oriented stream whenever Steam decides to collaborate with us. So once again, write a very angry letter to Steam for us. Anyway, thank you for joining, all of you. And
yeah, thank you very much. We are very happy as a team to have you. So continue to support the game, and see you on the 2nd of December.
Yep,
we are going
exactly.
we are going to play with you. Hidden, of course, but we are going to play with you. So
I'm going to stream it. I'm not going to be hidden at all. I'm just going to stream it, and everyone can destroy me on stream. I think that's going to be really funny. So thank you for joining us,
Night.
and have a good time, everyone.
yeah, goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye.